Very good afternoon, friends. So, today's topic which we have is in India, are engineers are getting the right type of educations or not? It's a huge question, right? Because if you consider these days, majority of the parents wants their child to become an engineer or a doctor. But the question has raised that are we creating a good engineers? Are we giving them the right education to exist in the market? So it's a huge question. If you consider the market data, or if you have a basic understanding of the market, you would understand that, well, I will consider here majorly the software engineering. I'll talk also about the other engineerings as well. But if you consider the software engineering, because these days almost 70% or 60% of the engineers are getting into the software engineering field, not into the other field. Even if you can consider they are studying mechanical engineering or they are studying electronics and communications, but still they are ending up in software engineering. That's why I'm talking about software engineers in here. But if you consider over here, we in India, we do not have many product companies who creates product. There are many product companies, but not as much as in the western market. Whatever we have, these are majorly the service based companies. I am not saying, or I am not getting into an argument that service based companies are bad. They are doing phenomenal businesses. They are performing very good. A lot of employments are happening. I'm very happy about that. But in terms of creating the product, it's still not there yet. Because to create the product, you need to go very deep into the engineering. You need to have a very thorough understanding. Otherwise, it won't happen. So that is why in the service companies, what majorly happens is the product has been created by other companies in outside, and they are giving us the maintenance work. It's as simple as that. So you are not the major engineer in here, you are the maintenance engineer in here, where the base product has been created by other engineers. Now, even if you consider the other fields of engineering, the major innovations are still lacking, and sometimes, or most of the times, I would say, we are hiring different technologies from other countries to here. But still, there are some good companies are there. If you think about automobile engineering, or if you think about civil engineering, we are doing good, but not as good as the other countries. Yeah. Okay. So now let's look into the matter that why that's happening. One important thing is here that in India we have a huge population, right? Now, to get into a good college, there is a very difficult competition. Now, because of doing that, what's happening is that in India we have created many low graded college who can probably a basic education but cannot really prepare a good engineer. It would have been very challenging, right? Not only that, if you think very deeply, you would understand that in colleges, the kind of education which we are providing, that is mostly theoretical knowledge and not something where they can get their hands dirty. So that's also another big problem about the engineering colleges. The third thing is we are not focusing on the innovation and creation. No, we are studying, or we are giving our students the kind of education where they can become a good employer. Sorry, become a good employee, not to create a different product, not to innovate something. We do not provide that kind of a environment. In India, our mentality is very different. So that is why, if you could see, there are good engineers, they usually go outside to complete their higher education. They usually get into a very good companies where the research and development happens, because they need to learn. If you heard about these kind of stories, that when a person have started engineering in here and going outside, and they are thinking, oh, I have probably haven't even studied engineering, but they have done their 4 years degree, right? So you can understand there is a lot of scope for improvement, lots and lots of scope. And I believe that although we are creating engineers, but we are not creating great engineers. So to do that, we have to improve the quality, we have to improve our education system, we have to work really, really hard on it. Thank you.